Hello everyone. I thought I would invite you in today and do a little get ready with me and let's chat. Do my weekly video. I'm one of these people that when things happen, I don't talk about it right off real quick. I kind of dwell on it and pray about it and think about it and hold things in for a little while. But the subject of the Las Vegas shooting has bothered me this week. I don't think taking guns away is a problem. I think what's in our heart is why we kill people. People are just evil. I mean, every day, even I have evil tendencies. I mean, Satan just lives in us, and he loves to gain control. But each day I have to ask God to push him away to help me function as a better person. And I think that man that shot all those people there in Vegas, I think he was filled with Satan, just pure evil. I mean, just looking at his picture, I mean, he's just evil. Anyway, it's been on my heart. I mean, I pray for all the victims and their families, all the ones involved. I mean, the first responders especially, to see what they come upon. I mean, I can't imagine what they saw. I mean, and I'm sure this image will live with them for quite a while. Hold on a minute. I had to get my towel to wipe the sweat off. Like I told y'all before, I'm extremely hot-natured, and it seems like I sweat continuously. Anyway, that's been on my heart. The reason why I don't do very many videos is it takes a good 30 plus hours for me to download a video on our home internet. We have the sorriest internet in the country, and because our internet comes through our phone line, home phone line, and they're located in Florida, they could care less about what happens in Texas. We have tried and tried to talk to them about increasing our speed and everything, and nope, not gonna do it. No, just not gonna do it. We don't care. And yet they're not aware. I don't think they're aware that there's 4 huge housing developments coming in with probably 50 to 100 houses each. I mean, and they're all going to be on this same internet provider probably. And there goes, the more people on it, the less you have. We have tried the ones like HughesNet, one of the local companies out of Fort Worth, Dallas. We have tried those before, and they come out and they say, well, because of the trees, we might could service you and we might not. I mean, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance, where you go if you're going to get service. But they say because of the location and all the trees and all, they can't get to us. So, that limits that. And besides, the last time we had a service like that, every time it rained or iced or snowed, which we do get snow occasionally here in Texas, where I'm at, guess what? Internet went out for 2 weeks. So try living without the internet for 2 weeks, especially after you become so addicted to it, like I have. I'd rather have internet than television, to tell you the truth. So anyway, that's my gripe of the day about our internet providers. Like I said, again, the Las Vegas has been on my heart. It saddened me. And just devastated me that the state of this country is in this shape. But, you know, there ain't nothing I can do except pray, and that's all I can do. And my youngest daughter is getting ready. She's training to go to the New York Marathon. I think it's in, I don't know if it's November or end of October, somewhere along in there. Anyway, we have to go babysit some kids to get them to school while she's off having fun. But that'll be okay, because I might feature one or both of them on my videos. And hopefully, where she lives, I can download quicker. Anyway, that's upcoming event. Now, looking at me, you wouldn't think I had an athletic daughter. I mean, I'm the furthest thing from being athletic there ever was. But I do, and I'm proud of, very, very proud of her. Her husband is into that. He's done the Boston Marathon in New York before. And I think this is the second or third time for New York. But both of them have been accepted to run. And I'm very, very proud of them. So, as a mother would be. And I'm proud they're athletic, healthy lifestyle. They eat organic and, you know, chicken all the time. Me, I like beef. I like chicken too, but I also like my beef. And I do eat beef. So, the only thing about eating beef for me is that I pretty much know where it came from. You know, probably right out of my pasture, and pretty much can tell that there, you know, hadn't been no things given to it. I mean, organic as you can get, they eat the grass. So, you know, there's no chemicals on the grass and stuff, but because of the lifestyle, my husband had a 3-way bypass a few years ago. We do try to eat chicken, turkey, white meat more. So, you know, might get beef once a week. My husband is getting ready for his big community fire fundraiser this Saturday, which is going to be a hard day for me. It's an all-day process. In fact, it's an almost an all-week process for him. Anyway, they got some neat things to give away, to have auctioned off. They got a barbecue grill, smoker, some kind. Guess what? They got an AR rifle. Here we go. But y'all, I'm in the gun carrying state, so you know. Like I said, I don't believe in taking guns away. I believe it's people who kill people, not the guns. It's the people who use the guns. I mean, I've even shot a gun to kill something that was harmful to me. You wouldn't believe that at one time we lived in a double wide, and a skunk got in the air conditioning vents, and he went from room to room spraying in the little vents up from the floor. And I was bound and determined that when he got out, me and him were going to have a conversation. And we did, and I won. So, you know, there's a good place for the gun, and there's bad places. I mean, people out here use guns to kill snakes. I mean, I ain't got that vicious yet. I use a hoe. You know. And then a lot of times I'll leave the snakes alone. They don't bother me, I don't bother them. But the only one that I would kill is a copperhead, and they're very dangerous, harmful. Their venom is deadly. They're second to a rattler, so that can pretty much tell you how I feel about them. Anyway, I'm getting all dressed up. My husband's going to be gone all day, but I'm getting all dressed up with nowhere to go. Now, if I would get out of my pity party mode, or whatever my husband calls it, I could call and ask somebody to go eat with me. Like I said earlier, I can't drive, so I'm limited. But I do have some elderly widow friends that I'm not too afraid to ride with for a long distance. Then I can call and see if they want to go eat. I mean, you'd be surprised how many widows go out and eat. I mean, they just hate to eat at home by themselves. And I can understand. My dad died when I was 15, and I am an only child, and it was just me and my mother, and yes, we went out and ate every night. Back then there was like I said earlier, I lived in Fort Worth, and there was a local cafeteria named Wyatt's, and it seemed like you could, you know, things were cheaper. You could go get a decent meal for less than 50 cents back then. So, you know, you don't have to eat a full course, dessert, salad, and all that, but enough to get by on. And a lot of times, my meals back then consisted of, I loved mashed potatoes and gravy, and I loved carrot salad, carrot and pineapple and apple salad. So that was my two favorites when I was young to eat. Anyway, I was just checking in, inviting you to share a little get ready with me to chat. I need some advice. I'm going to tell my daughter for Christmas I want one of them upscale eye palettes that I think they have more pigment than these cheapos that I get. But since she works and both of them have super good jobs, they can afford it. So, you know, something not over, say, $50, but anyway. That's what I was going to go for Christmas, to ask her to get me. Doesn't mean I'll get it. You know, she'll probably say, I can't afford it, I'll get you something else, or she'll, like she has before, forget and get me something that, you know, something she thinks I need. But anyway, keep telling her what I need and what I want are two different things. But she goes to Ulta a lot more than I do. So, you know, she can see what's out there. I saw one do a Urban Decay, and it was, man, it was pigmented. I'm doing a thick eyeliner today. I'm not even sure it's going to work. I might get tired of doing it. I'm having trouble with my breathing. It's a new symptom of the CMT stuff. Anyway, I go to the doctor next week to see why. Let's look at super humid. It's just so muggy. Every time, I walk 400 steps and here I go out of breath. And that is not going to cut it. But anyway, I have a doctor's appointment to go see about that. Breathing, lung problem is part of the CMT because of the muscles. I'm not looking forward to it. Let me tell you, I'm not looking forward to having to go to the doctor and get all them heart tests and all that garbage that they go through. I had it done right after my husband had his bypass, and I thought, well, we've been married over 40 years, so we've pretty much eaten the same stuff. But I came out all right, so which was a surprise and a blessing itself. So I hope this is not something drastic or major. I hope it's something just kind of minor. I have never smoked, so hopefully it's not COPD. Of course, it could be asthma. I never have been diagnosed with asthma either, but there's a first time for everything. Like I said, everything changes in a heartbeat. I hate this eyeliner because it smudges. And I really shouldn't worry because I'm not going nowhere, probably. Just getting dressed up here at home. Dressed up, go do some crafts, sewing, oiling, putting oil on my furniture. I don't know why I think I have to get dressed up to do this. But anyway, that's me. I'm going to use this, what is this stuff? Wet n Wild Mega Wear. I got it at the dollar store. I'll tell you what, Ipsy has sent me 3 mascaras of the name brand, and I love that It. So, whenever they have a half price sale on that It, I'm going to get me some of that. I am going to splurge, and my husband's just going to have to bite his tongue. So, that's the way I feel about that. I don't splurge on a lot of things, but, some things I do won't. When I was working, it was a lot easier to buy what I wanted because I pretty much had my own money. And even though I was on disability, and now at the age I get Social Security, all my money goes to medicine. So, it's pets when you get old. So, you youngsters, you take care of yourself. You listen to your doctors and exercise and eat right and do all that neat, healthy stuff. Don't do harmful things to your body. You might live longer. You might not have these ailments and have to take all these high-dollar medicines. That's another thing. They want to get this healthcare system in line. They need to lower the pharmaceutical. That pharmaceutical medicine is expensive, and there's such a markup on it. It's ridiculous what they charge for something. Like I said, I work for a pharmaceutical software company, and I tell you what, medicine, there are different prices for medicine in different states, so, it's funny how it works, but I hate these doctors all of a sudden wanting to give you these name brand, and I can't afford them. I take some antidepressants, and he gets quite upset, very little blob, gets upset because I can't take the high dollar stuff. I'm not paying $400 a month for a prescription. $400 every 30 days. 90 days, excuse me. I mean, it kills me to pay $200 or $100. I like the freebies. But there's another thing. Medicare, you get that gap insurance, and you'll never. Some people get out of it, and some people don't. So, anyway, just wanted to check in with you and talk to you and tell you that, you know, what's been going on in my life, you know, new symptoms, kids are busy, stuff like that. Talk to you about the Las Vegas and how it bothers me. Talk to you about the kneeling during the anthem. You know, I don't care for football. I quit watching football after they got rid of Tom Landry, so that tells you where I stand on that. But anyway, I'm proud of my husband. He didn't watch it Sunday because of the kneeling controversy. You know, I mean, oh, people, just stand up. It's a stupid song. I mean, whether you feel patriotic or not, no big deal. I mean, stand up, you know. And yes, I know Black Lives Matter and all they've been through, but you know, a lot of that happened before my time, and your time, and you know, life goes on. I mean, there's more things in life than just that. I mean, I'm sorry that we treated them bad, but I'm not prejudiced. I try to treat, I mean, we're all born the same way, and we all have to put our clothes on the same way, and, you know, it's very interesting. You know, two people can come from the same neighborhood, and one can be a success and one can be a complete failure. So, you know, it's all about our choices. So, anyway, just want to check in and, pardon me. Anyway, have a good day.